engineering graduate from Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh, and thereafter I have done MBA from Punjab University, Chandigarh, and ICWA from Institute of Cost and Works Accounts. When I was in 8th standard, then I made this ambition of becoming an engineer. I have been always very ambitious. So when I started working, I started my career with Crompton Greaves. So I always used to aspire to become CEO of a company. So I had worked in that direction with a lot of passion and planning. Anyone has to do improvement on ongoing basis, and learning never should stop. So I also followed the same. So I kept on identifying my strengths and weaknesses, and kept on working on consolidating my strengths and improving my weaknesses. So in the process, I learned from my seniors, my colleagues, so from everyone, and I systematically tried to improve myself. सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए, कस्टमर फोकस होना चाहिए, क्योंकि द बिजनेस इज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द कस्टमर, एंड एग्जिस्टेंस or the survival or the improvement in the business is possible only if your customer is satisfied. So when I joined this company, I went through all the areas, and I studied that this is a very old company. So being an old company had lot of strengths but lot of weaknesses also, because we were following very conventional practices of business, very conventional practices of manufacturing. So the most important challenge was to make this company at par with the best companies in the world, or and to work out how this company becomes a world class company. So that was the major challenge, and we aligned the team. We made them to look at good companies outside, and then everyone took the challenge to turn around this company, and now I can proudly say that we are one of the best company in this region, and probably in engine business all around the world. ओल्ड एम्प्लॉयज़ की बहुत सारी स्ट्रेंथ होती हैं. उन स्ट्रेंथ, ऑल दो स्ट्रेंथ्स यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, यू नीड टू अप्रिशिएट, और you need to leverage on those strengths. At the same time, you have to make people see through and understand that what are the weaknesses, and then motivate them to overcome those weaknesses. And I had been very fortunate that even our old employees here, they are regularly learning, they are learning new techniques, new systems, and they have done wonderful job. तो मैं पर्टिकुलरली इसमें विश्वास करता हूँ कि आदमी फेल तभी होता है जब वो गिव अप कर देता है. तो फेलियर एक सक्सेस का एक पड़ाव है, एक स्टेप है सक्सेस की तरफ. तो मैं हमेशा ये सोचता हूँ कि फेल फॉरवर्ड होता है आदमी, फेल नहीं होता है. तो व्हेन यू फेल, यू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट यू नीड टू डू टू ओवरकम दोज फेलियर्स टू सक्सीड गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. Success is regularly striving to achieve something which will give you happiness, which will give society happiness, which will give your customers happiness, which will give your employees happiness. Best way, I always believe that long-term success is, first of all, you should define long-term objective, long-term vision for yourself and for your company. And once you define the long-term vision for your company, then you have to make strategies to reach there. And once you make strategy to reach there, you have to work with the three important things. That you have to keep customer always in the focus. So whatever you do, it should be keeping customer as the main focus. So you should be striving to achieve what customer demands, not only achieve that but to exceed that. And then secondly, you should create a atmosphere of passion all around. So you and your team should be passionate about doing this, and you should be very optimistic that you will be able to do this. And the third is that you should be people focused. So you should care about each and every person working with you, whether inside the company or outside the company. So if you follow these three things, you will achieve whatever you have set forth in the long run. तो सबसे पहले तो इंटीग्रिटी बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो इंटीग्रिटी is not about honesty only. It's about being honest to everything, to yourself, to be disciplined, honest towards your customer, honest towards whatever objective has been set right. So first and foremost is the integrity towards everything. The second is to have passion about doing everything. So to do everything with passion, not as a job, but with as a passion. And the third thing is to look at that whatever I am doing is best in the class. So best quality. How do I achieve the best quality in whatever we are doing? तो सबसे पहले एक विजन बनाना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम कहाँ पहुँचना चाहते हैं. पैसा कम हो ज़्यादा हो वो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, पर एक बड़ा विज़न बनाना बहुत ज़रूरी है. और एक बार विज़न बन गया, वंस द विज़न इज़ मेड, देन वी हैव टू गो ऑल आउट टू अचीव दैट विज़न. तो सबसे पहले इम्पोर्टेंट ये काम है. एंड आफ्टर द विज़न इज़ मेड, देन वी नीड टू look at business opportunities globally, not only in your region or in your country. So you have to believe that the business opportunities are all around the world. And now this is world of globalization. So if we look at complete world as one entity, then we can have a big dream and we can build our business very big. So the one major drawback I had was that I was very shy, and particularly when I was facing a number of people, I had to speak in front of number of people or to express myself to a large gathering. So I would always feel very shaky. So I thought that this is a weakness and I should overcome. So I used to go to my house, practice in front of the mirror, speak on different topics in front of the mirror and practice, and soon I could overcome that weakness. And I also did one more thing. Then I also joined a theatre group. Looking at that, theatre provides the opportunity to act in front of the employee on audience live, and you have no chance for error. You have to perform live. So I joined the theatre group. I started acting in the theatre group, and soon I could overcome that fear or that block, and I became very comfortable facing people and expressing myself completely. सबसे पहले बिजनेस में हमारे प्रोडक्ट होते हैं, और प्रोडक्ट जो है क्या बिकेगा, व्हाट विल सेल इन द मार्केट. You need to capture the market requirement, customer requirement, and then you need to develop those products as per the expectation as per the need of the customer, and providing him with features, with the USP which your competition cannot provide. Your product should provide complete satisfaction to the customer. So marketing and R&D, they should work very closely. So most of the time, many companies, the marketing is working separately, R&D is working separately, and the synergy which is required to be there is missing. So for success of any good company, it's very important that marketing and R&D, they work very closely. Marketing identifies what customer needs, and the R&D should make those products as per the customer need and even exceeding the customer expectation. So first of all, a leader should be very humble. The employee should not feel that they have difficulty approaching their leader. So they should be fearless interacting with their leader, coming to him for any improvement, any suggestion, any discussion. So the first most requirement is to be humble and to be approachable to all the employees. So that is the first. And the second is the leader should be without any bias. He should be giving his employees true feedback. He should not be basing it on the basis of that this person will feel bad or feel right about what I say. So he should be giving very honest feedback. Sometimes the feedback may not be pleasant to the employee, but it is for the betterment of the employee if you want your employee to develop. So generally, if you look back 20-30 years down the line, so our career was defined by our parents. So generally parents wish that my son becomes a doctor, my son becomes an engineer, and the earlier the career professions were also limited. So people always used to think that engineer or doctor or lawyer or only very few professions were there. And most of the time those professions were enforced on us by our parents or by the society. But the best way is that you as an individual identify that what you are interested in, what is your natural choice. So there are tremendous potential in each and everything, even in any area. There are tremendous potential, so don't worry about the potential. You can excel in anything, but you should enjoy doing whatever you have picked. So it should not be that you are not enjoying that but you want to make it as a career. So the first thing is that you select that which you will enjoy, and then you go all about achieving that. तो जैसे जैसे आदमी करियर में टॉप पोजीशन की तरफ जाता है उतना मुश्किल होता जाता है और उतना अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी कम होती जाती हैं। लेकिन अगर हम उस पर काम करें, इफ़ वी प्लान प्रॉपरली, देन वी कैन डेफिनेटली क्रिएट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. सो द फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू शुड लुक एट that in your current role, what more skills you need to acquire, which will help you to reach there as a CEO. So since between you and the CEO there must be skill gaps, so always believe that there are more skills required which I need to learn, which I need to acquire to reach there, and then you work systematically on those skills, and then opportunity definitely comes. So I had personally seen that if you believe that you know everything, then you don't progress, then the stagnation comes. But if you believe that to reach there are these things which you need to learn and you work on those, then everyone notices you, and they look at your effort, they identify that you are making honest effort to acquire those skills, and everyone becomes sportive. तो जनरली प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में फैमिली और वर्क इन दोनों का बैलेंस रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो आई हैड सीन पर्सनली एंड विद माई सर्कल ऑफ प्रोफेशनल्स that only those professionals they are successful who try to have a balance between work and family. So like when I joined this company, I found that the people were staying up to 8 o'clock in the evening just to impress upon that we were working very hard. So I made it a rule that if office is over at 5:30, then everyone must leave at 5:30, and if someone is staying back after 5:30, then it's either inefficiency of that person or his workload is not properly distributed. So we created a culture where people have not to overspend time in the work. They have to work smartly to finish within the allocated office hours. So that created a lot of work-life balance for all the employees. So I also personally believe that only when you do a proper work-life balance, you give time to your work, you give time to your family, then you succeed at all the places, and then your family is also happy, and in work also you're very efficient. So generally people have this misconception that to success in professional world you need to spend more and more effort there, put maximum time there, and in the process you may compromise your family time. So that is not true. If you do that, then you are not going to succeed. In fact, there will be frustration, there will be inefficiencies all around, and you will become dull. You will become smart only if you have very well work-life balance. So I would only say that first of all, believe in yourself. Every person on this earth has come with a lot of potential. God has created everyone alike, and everyone has tremendous potential. Unfortunately, we don't visualize, or we don't look at our potential with the immense potential which we have, and we generally are not all that optimistic which we should be. So first of all, be always very optimistic, believe in yourself, and believe that you can achieve everything. So this is the first most thing. And then the second is, always have a big dream. Don't set your sight on small things. Always think big, and once you think big, then only your efforts, everything are in the same proportion, and the chances that you will achieve the big dream, they become success.